everyone, Sailor-fuku here, back for the first episode of Akebi-chan no Sailor-fuku. And this show is a slice of life show. That's pretty much the extent of what I know about it. And also the title is about a sailor uniform, so it does make me wonder how relevant that's going to be to the plot. It's one of those titles that really got my attention as soon as I read it and really piqued my interest in wanting to watch it. But yeah, you can't really have a whole show just about somebody showing off their outfit, right? I was to watch that, but yeah. So I'm kind of curious exactly what the show is about, why the sailor uniform was a big enough factor of it to warrant being the title. You know, it's definitely some stuff I'm curious about, but yeah, I'm pretty eager to jump into it and see exactly what this show is all about. So if you want to be a part of that with me, you are more than welcome to stick around. But yeah, before I jump into it though, I do want to kind of expand my reaction format, because I don't show the anime footage itself in the video. I do a full-length kind of thing where you get your own copy and sync it up with my reaction. I show the subtitles from the show and a timer to make it easier to do that. And yeah, also I don't think there's any intro sequences or anything with my file, so just keep that in mind if yours does. But yeah, let's jump on in and see exactly what we're in for. 3, 2, 1, play. So, looks like we're starting off with the countryside, Inaka. Yeah, already really great visuals, like right off the gate. So, very promising stuff. Yeah, that's some really pretty scenery. Oh, okay, that was a jump. Does she dream of being an idol, perhaps? Like, is she gonna move from the countryside to Tokyo to do that? Because I would be in full support of that. Okay, she wants to be an idol, confirmed. Oh wow, damn. Yeah, definitely an athletic girl. You nailed it. Well, she's definitely an interesting one. She's like, you didn't hit her head on that, like, concrete part, stone part, whatever that is. Yeah, who else would do these things? So I take it this is our main girl, who's all wet now. Okay, middle school, gotcha. More than 10, wow. How could they manage such a thing? Akebi's sailor uniform. I can speak. The sailor uniform I always wanted. Oh god, that voice, I recognize that voice. Yeah, I know that voice. I don't know the voice actress's name, but she's voiced several lovely characters. Great work, congratulations. He knows everything. Was a picture sent to him? Yeah. Well, oh my god, they're just ruthless with the pictures. Man, they're all against her. No wonder she's leaving. Yeah, I already kind of love this show. I'm awake occasionally. Yeah, they're just flexing the budget all over the place, like toe animation, which I definitely appreciate. Yeah, she's quite adorable. You can still just hear her in the background. That's just straight up the announced reason. I mean, I can respect that kind of honesty, and that is actually a really nice uniform, too. I definitely get it. Yeah, Nate-chan, do it properly. Maybe it's all the sleeping. Is that a giant fish stuffed animal? It's not going to change the result. I mean, it's pretty important to the show. I mean, everyone has their dream. As expected. I'm sure you'll make friends anyway. Yeah, I quite like our main girl's family. So we're at the fabric store. One of these is gonna be all over me. Man, she's really just so excited about this subject. Like, I've never seen a character in anime get this level of excited about a sailor uniform. Don't hit your sister with that. Are you, though? I mean, are you surprised at this point? Yeah, maybe she went to sailor uniform too. Yeah, I mean, that is a thing. You can't prove anything on H-chan. And even the water flicking animation. I'm sure you will. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, my heart. I believe you. God, she is cute. Thank you for that entire scene. I always enjoy like anime sisters getting along well. It's one of my favorite things in anime, so getting to see it here has been quite the treat. Also, see if we got some amazing artwork back there. Can I get a copy of it? I'm equipped. uh, yeah. I read the title of this show, and even though it said Sailor Uniform in it, I still was thinking that, there's no way it's going to be that pivotal to the show. It's not going to be that much of a focus. But man, they've kind of been proving me wrong here. Like, it's been like the number one biggest focus. But there's been a little bit of discussion of like the school and friends and stuff like that, but it's mostly been all about that uniform. How's it coming along? Okay. Yeah, that's the best part, getting actually tried on for the first time. Still can't believe the budget of this show. Like halfway there. Man, I feel like she just lived for this day. There we go, we got it through. Yeah, that's the best part, just getting, flowing the hair out. Oh, the socks there. We're just going to animate every part of this. So, what do you think? Here we go, a full shot of it. And as expected, it looks like she was born to wear it. Yeah, she always believed in you. Man, I can only imagine the level of happy. Level of happiness she just is experiencing right there. Like, I wish I could be half that happy about anything in life. Yeah, that's kind of a different uniform than what you got. This was some kind of mistake made. Uh, and she can have like a way different uniform than everyone else. Because wow, would that make her stand out? Damn it, mother. uh, okay, we may have a problem here. Don't ask. I think she might want to be alone for a bit. Man, we were so happy and uh, so at least hopefully, I'm sure she'll be allowed to wear it, like in the end, because that would explain why it's such a titular level subject. If she literally does wear a different uniform than everyone else. Yeah, it was such a great experience. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, like I never doubted it for a minute. Like they couldn't deny that uniform. But like I said, it's going to really make her stand out. Yeah. What do you value? What do you value more? Is fitting in or wearing that beloved uniform? Every time I look at the poster, like I swear it looks like a visual novel image for some reason to me. I don't know why. One-chan, come get food, please. They're all right. uh, okay, are we? Damn. Wow. I mean, I kind of want to do that too, but anyway. Oh damn! That's gotta hurt. Yeah, she's such an awkward position. But like I said, she's definitely gonna wear the uniform at school. uh, but yeah, as long as you know you're cool and she knows you're cool, everyone else will figure it out too. Like I don't know if the show will get into it at all, but in real life you'd probably be a target of bullying if you had a like blatantly different uniform than everyone else. Especially if it's a cuter uniform than what they have. Because I could definitely see some girls being triggered by that. Hopefully that doesn't happen in this show, though. Yeah, she's wearing it. It'll be fine. Yeah, that was the advice she gave her. That's what she's gonna do. I actually got chills there. Oh my god, that is so beautiful. Can I just like live there? As long as we get an internet connection, I'd be okay living in that area. Yeah, I really don't want to get your uniform wet. Also, you got a little bit of hair there. Yeah, the show just goes off on that animation. I still can't really fully believe the level of that. The level of animation. Are we close to the end of the episode? Okay, we got a little bit of time. Kind of make me thirsty, actually. Yeah, there's Row by Academy. Yeah, you don't want to be too exhausted before you even get to school, especially on your first day. Your shoe locker's fairly high up. I don't see anyone. Did she get the wrong day or something? Or is there just like not many people at school? And we saw a lot of people at the entrance ceremony or whatever that was, right? Yeah, somebody's there. She's such a weirdo. Let's not pick a fight our first day. So, she clipping her nails in the classroom? I take it this will be our first friend. And her leg is really up there. uh, Uh, I, you know, I have a feeling you might not be the weirdest person in the school. Yeah, it's definitely not the personality I was expecting seeing that character design. I might have. Yeah, I might have noticed that. I mean, she probably just likes the smell. What the? Is it too late to take back what I said? I mean, that's not exactly the same as cool, but I'm going to enjoy these two friendship. Kizaki Erika. What a nice toenail clipper. One of the nicest ones I've ever seen, anime or otherwise. Everyone has their thing, I guess. Yes. So yeah, we're just really early. Gotcha. It should come eventually. Do you get assigned seating? Oh yeah, yeah. The numbers on the yeah. Okay, gotcha. Okay, that's not. Yeah, that's pretty close. That's good. More people. Is the episode about to end? Yeah, I knew it. I could feel it. Uh, man. Yeah, that was great. We didn't get an opening, did we, in the episode? At least I assume this is the ED, but I guess we'll find out next episode. Okay. that was the first episode of Akebi-chan no Sailor-fuku. And wow, yeah, like I said, definitely a really good first episode. Where do I start talking about this? So, yeah, I was definitely wondering exactly how the uniform could be a big enough deal to warrant being the title of the show. That's like definitely one of my biggest questions going into it. And the show did a pretty good job answering that question. Yeah, if you have a uniform that's different than everyone else's, that makes it a pretty significant thing, especially in Japanese culture when, conformity, everyone being the same. It's there's a lot of emphasis on that, right? Kobayashi Major, I can talk about that a little bit, right? That's the reason why everyone has the same uniform and stuff, to have that even balanced level, right? So if you have a different uniform than everyone else, you are definitely you stand out. You're like a sore thumb, as you might say. So yeah, I got that question got answered, and I was pretty satisfied with the answer I got. So that was the first thing I wanted to mention. But yeah, I feel like I kept bringing this up just because it kept being on my mind. But yeah, the budget of the show is probably what blew me away the most. Like the scenery, the amount of detail, and how many like the sheer quantity of good shots we got, like just throughout the episode. I don't think there was any scenery that did not look great throughout the episode. The beautiful scenery, in addition to the animation, were things that were frequently on my mind because it's always present. I tried to keep mentioning it, but it kept being on my mind, so it kind of kept coming out. But yeah, just the animation everywhere, like the hair. Like I think we saw her tie up her hair and then later like untie it. But just yeah, there's really not much you can say about that subject, but just the fact that it's definitely high top tier. So as far as the main girl, Akebi, I guess is her name, but at least that's the name of the show. But yeah, I didn't really remember many names. I'll admit, I'll get them down over time. Don't worry about it. But yeah, we have our main girl here who is going to school, like a private school, I think she said, and she definitely wanted to go to it. They said her mother went to it too, and she apparently really liked the uniform. That was like a bit of a selling point for her, a bit of a selling point. And apparently the mother made a uniform for her. I guess you can just do that. I thought uniforms were something that you bought, from the school, but apparently the school is different, or they give you the option to make it yourself. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but either way, apparently she had permission to make the uniform herself. And they did that. And a decent chunk of the episode was spent on the process of that, gathering the supplies, and putting it all together, because Mom made it, and she seemed pretty happy to do so. And yeah, the family was pretty great, because we had the mother, who was pretty great, we had the little sister, who was adorable, and the father, who wasn't really around. I guess he's away on work or whatever, so they had to communicate through the phone, but he seemed cool enough, sending the sleeping picture. Oh yeah, that foot scene. Yeah, we had a shot where it just went full animation on her feet, like the toes and all that, which now that I think about it, could have been foreshadowing to our toenail girl later in the episode, quite possibly. But yeah, just the girl was really, really clear about the level of excitement in regards to this uniform, right? Like, before the uniform was even made, she was excited, and then she actually got to put it on, and we fully animated pretty much the entire process of that until she eventually got it on, and she looked like she had just reached the highest level of happiness possible for a human being. So good for her, but I wasn't really ready for the drop, right? Like, she reached the peak of happiness, and when you do that, unfortunately, there's nowhere to go but down, and we kind of got to experience that in this episode because we went to the school, and she saw something in a different uniform, thinking that maybe it was like a random new student or something like that, because sometimes that happens. Like, an anime will have a transfer student that comes in wearing a different uniform, right, before they get the new one. Stuff like that. That's all she thought it was. Then she saw more and more people looking like that. And then they realized something may have gone horribly wrong. Because I guess somebody failed to make sure that the uniform was current. And it definitely was not. Luckily, she got permission for the uniform, because it'd be kind of hard. It would be kind of hard to have a show about a uniform otherwise. So luckily, she was able to use it, to keep it. Although I think it was up to her. Like she could have just gotten rid of it, got a different uniform. That was the option was presented to her, and a lot of people probably would have done that. But she places a lot of value on that uniform for several reasons. So she was never gonna choose to do that. And of course, the sister said her piece as well. And in the end, she did make the right decision to keep this wonderful uniform and go to school with her confidence and smile as they translated it to. And yeah, this girl just basically it's an adventure over to school, right? Getting to see all the sights, the scenery, pretty much fully exhausting herself before she even gets to the school. I actually had a feeling that we were going to end off the episode like right after she got to the school, but we were pretty lucky that we got to keep going. I actually got to see her go to her class and meet her first friend. I was really glad about that. And yeah, when nobody was there, I was starting to worry that maybe she got the wrong day or something because mistakes were already made. There's already some precedent for that. So it was certainly a possibility. But no, she was just there pretty early. But she wasn't the only one that was there early because she opens the door. And because she heard sounds, I was already pretty sure somebody else was in there. But I wasn't quite sure what we were going to walk in on. And what we walked in on was somebody clipping their toenails. Which I was really not expecting. I was not expecting that at all. But pretty effective way to introduce somebody as being a bit of an odd one. Because I haven't seen a whole lot of anime characters that have clipped their toenails in class. And the few times I have seen that, it was very deliberately done to elicit a grotesque reaction, right? Either from the audience or from someone in the room, you know. But just this casual of clipping of the toenails as just her personal thing. I think that's a new one for me. But you know, the weirdness actually didn't even stop there, which is the crazy part. Because she took the toenails and toenail clipper, raised it to her face and sniffed it. And I think blushed a little bit afterwards. So, and she just, you know, our main girl was staring at her this whole time. But, yeah, that surprised me a little bit as well. I mean, it's one of those things that I'm sure a lot of people do, but not like in public, right? But yeah, she did it. I think she felt a little bit embarrassed being caught in the act. But yeah, this was a pretty good start to a new friendship, though. Especially when the other girl, our main girl, tries to sniff her own feet, like while standing up, trying not to fall over. She's such a weirdo. Our main girl is such a weirdo. I like her, but man, is she weird. I mean, she even did like a bit of a single-person comedy skit, sort of, before she even got into the classroom, which was quite entertaining in and of itself. But yeah, I really enjoyed just the interaction between these two, like just a slow-building, budding friendship kind of start. So, and they even teased us with a potential new friend for next episode, the girl that was like right about to come into the classroom, or she did, and she was greeted upon doing so. And then we got either the opening or the ED. I want to say ED just because it feels like an ED, but so many anime have the opening as the first episode's ED. In this one didn't have the opening, so I'm definitely open to that possibility. We'll see. One more of the other next episode. But also, our fingernail clipper was oddly fancy. Like that was also quite a surprise. Like, you don't usually associate a toenail clipper with being a fashionable item, but it looked pretty good. But, yeah, definitely enjoyed the chillness of this first episode. I really enjoyed the cast of characters we got. The little sister was absolutely adorable. The mom was pretty cool and likable. The main girl is just great. Her first friend was definitely special in her own way, and I enjoyed all of her stuff. And look forward to getting to know her a bit better as well. And it'll be interesting to see what the show is like going forward. Like, I assume she's not going to get bullied or anything. Like, the little skit she had in the beginning of, right before she got into the classroom, almost because that was almost kind of like mocking that concept, right? So that makes you think that maybe it's not going to be an issue because she's worrying about it so much, if that makes sense at all. Like, But yeah, it could just be wishful thinking on my part, though. But so yeah, really good first episode. I was blown away by all the budget related stuff. I was surprised by a lot of things, like our blonde girl there, definitely. Also surprised by the level of cuteness of the little sister character, and that iconic lolly voice actress that she has as her voice actress. Also, I like when she just like smacked her sister to all the same scene that she called her like cool, lame or not cool or whatever she said, and she was getting kind of mad at her. But luckily, she did not betray her expectations, and she did wear the uniform in the end because she is in fact a cool One-chan. But yeah, really happy with the first episode. I am excited to watch more. Really eager to have more episodes come out. And if you want to be on that with me, then I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, bye bye.